on, guys? From Tuesday night's class, we've been looking at hitting triangles from single leg. So again, same setup as Tuesday. I've got Carl in side control. He's going to win the underhook, scissors legs, come up, and then get into the single leg one. Obviously from here, his goal is to cut an angle towards my back, find my knee, find my ankle, and then put me down. Okay. First thing I'm thinking about when he comes up to the single leg is I put one leg up. Anytime I leave this knee down, we're open to the double leg. Okay. And then I'm looking to see, is he wrist deep or is he elbow deep? If he's wrist deep, we just do the two setups that we did, the step over method and the head post method. If he goes elbow deep, we're going to look at this roll over method. Okay, so from here, I'm going to cut a slight angle. Left hand is going to control his elbow, and my right hand is going to tweak my legs. I'm going to bring my right elbow towards my left elbow and grip it. From the right chop down my right leg. Notice the way I already have the one in, one out scenario. Immediately I find the head, we're into the triangle chop. In this case, because Carl's arms, like in the Hodger Gracie defense position, are really in like an open paddle position, I will lift my hips and start to bring it across. Okay? And now we're just back into finishing the front triangle. We had 6 concepts. I have a posture hand and a scooping hand. So again, I control his posture, I get angle from here, I get his shoulder outside the triangle. Okay? From where I can find my shin. And when I lock the triangle, there's only a head and arm inside. So again, touch the bottom, cross face underhook. He manages to win the cross face, scissors his legs, comes up, gets into that single leg position. Immediately, my foot's going up. Then I look to see, is he wrist deep or is he a little bit deeper and he's elbow deep on this one? So from there, I'll cut a slight angle. Left hand's going to control the elbow, and now I'm going to roll over my right shoulder, and as I do, my right hand is going to switch grips. As I roll, I'm chopping down my right leg, I'm lifting my hips, I'm bringing the leg across. Now we're into the triangle chop. The battle is now, can I get the arm across? If I can't, we'll talk about that in a minute. So I'll just lift my hips, bring the arm across. Right hand controls the head for posture. Left hand gets the scoop. Remember we talked about, I want to get my lower back off the mat. Okay, from that position now, inside of my knee goes on his shoulder. So now there's no shoulder inside the triangle. I'm going to find my shin. And when I lock the triangle, I want the junction of my foot behind the back of my knee over the back of Carl's head. So, again, let's look at, if I can't get his arm across, we can hit the opposite side triangle. Remember we talked about how the front triangle was king, and then we had the opposite side triangle, which is one of the other alternative triangles. It's one of the hardest triangles to get, guys, so don't worry if you don't get this tonight. We're going to cover it separately in some little segment. It takes a little bit of hip positioning and getting at the right angle, but we'll talk briefly on it. So from here, Carl wins the underhook, he scissors his legs, gets into the single leg position. Again, this time, it doesn't really matter if he's elbow deep or whether he's wrist deep. Notice the way he's cut an angle, he's perpendicular. Okay, I'm going to turn to face him. That's one option I can do. We'll talk about that in the next move. So don't worry too much. If he's got angle, what do I do? What do I do? I can turn to face him. That's one option. But if he goes elbow deep, okay, this is the roll-through method that we want. Okay. So from that position, foot comes up so he doesn't double leg. Left hand controls the elbow. Right comes around and I snag it. As I roll over my right shoulder, I'm chomping down with my leg on the back of the head. Then I'll bring it around and we're into the triangle chop. If I physically can't bring Carl's left arm across to get into the front triangle, it's a perfect opportunity to hit the opposite side triangle. Sometimes this defense is called, nicknamed the Hodger Gracie defense. So my left hand's going to control. So now it's separate switching grips. It's really the opposite of the front triangle. I'm going to scoop now. Instead of controlling posture with my right hand and scooping with my left, I control posture with my left and I scoop with my right. It's all about getting the angle, guys. I'm bringing my head under Carl, and I need to get my right knee underneath his left elbow. Yeah?
So it has to come right under. If you can see your right knee, you're going to get a really bad bite on this. So again, notice the way when I come up, my foot's nearly coming out here. So once I'm in that position now, I control the head. I'm going to make a wedge with my thigh. So it's driving into the back of Carl's head. Then we've got my shin. Now I'm going to rock. Let's take a look at that again. It sucks getting this done. Let's do it again, Carl.
Okay, so Charles on the bottom. Here. Cross face underhook. He wins that underhook, scissors his legs, gets onto the side, gets into that single leg position on me. This time he goes elbow deep, okay? So now my foot comes up to stop the double leg. The left hand just keeps that elbow in that position until I pass it to my right, and I roll over my right shoulder and I just chomp down on that leg. This one comes around the side, and now we're into the triangle chop. So now the battle is, can I get the arm across? That's the easier option. Okay, but if I can't, we're going down the path of least resistance. Left hand controls, right's going to underhook. You need to be able to kick up with that leg, as if you're nearly trying to put your toes on the mat. Notice the way I'm right underneath Carl. I can hardly see the inside of the back of my knee. So now I control the head, and now my thigh comes over. Once I'm in that position, I'm going to grab my shin physically up. Okay. Back to the first one again, because that's probably the one most of you guys will be doing. So from our position, Carl wins the underhook, gets into the single leg, and has deep again. Leg comes up, so I don't get double leg. Left hand controls, right passes, chomping down, even two legs over, and lift my hips until I get into the triangle chop. Then from there, I can control with one hand and look to bring this arm across. And now it's all about getting around. Okay, so that guys.